Pardon?
Okay.
Aren't they the same, or?
No, they're two different parcels.
So he's got a, oh, son of a bitch.
Good time.
Could have been worse.
Yeah. Hopefully no one was watching.
Pretty well. There's only one question I didn't know. So where was the area where the water law was supposed to be? What do you think? See, that's what I thought. He says, no, I think it's off the side of the somewhere in the center. So whatever.
One zone commercial, the other one's zone multifamily anyway.
Jerry's pretty well. I said, well,
Danny and Arnie would sell you money. Jerry's happy, I think he's not gonna give a shit.
Well, yeah, yeah,
he wants to vacate.
as long as Jerry's happy. He says, well, they can put me, they can stop me, and then what am I gonna do?
Vacating the streets.
We'll get it. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm all for it because Jerry, yeah.
Well, they should have done that in the first place.
Well, you know, I question that. Oh, don't worry. We're not gonna. I said, well, what if he dies and they turn around and they want to sell it? Well, no, don't worry. Look, they'll get taken care of.
Well, and then so, Danny's gonna have to run the garage until he sells it, because he's gonna lose zoning if he does it, so he's gotta run it until he sells it.
Any luck with the,
So, I figured he'd be all about it.
How we doing, Pat?
Oh, you're making me move down, maybe, huh? Will it always be an business plan, or?
We'll get you back in time to watch the game.
That'll be good, yeah. I'm thinking about going back to the office store and building and zoning issues. But I might just wait till it's tomorrow. Why'd you get the air conditioner on?
Well, Patty was dying, so
I'm right with her.
she likes it frigid, and we
Yes,
have space
yes.
heaters on, not cheap.
good.
Space got it like 7 degrees Fahrenheit.
We need to bring it to the city council.
Yes. So we will maybe have a put on the next agenda.
Do next agenda and get it done then?
Is that okay?
Sure.
Thank you.
Signage, want to make a note for the next agenda and communicate with the chief about an agreement with the school district for sharing information that they've been wanting to do for a long time.
I sent her an email.
So if you want to put that on there, maybe some help phrasing, I can help you with that. Approve, an intergovernmental agreement with the school district for shared services.
Email my sent out.
It's already here.
Oh, it is? Okay.
I think it came from the state's attorney's office, but we'll look at it, check the statutory references and check out what it seems to be.
Okay.
What's that? I'm gonna talk until at least the seventh inning stretch.
So this was the new one that was on the table. Right. And then these are
That's all I got.
right here. Yeah. Original package.
Chipping and street sweeping and reservoir. Yeah, didn't it go, it's on the, I thought it was on the flyer, is it not on the flyer? Yeah, I thought it was already on there, maybe not. I might talk about the, should I skip, for you, should I skip the story about the miracle on Church Street? We had a water main breaking away that they were only, the school was only down for 15, 20 minutes because the guys were able to put some engineering together in cutting a brace in half, which was such a small piece that they couldn't fit between, so they actually sawed it in half, got it on there, and the school was up. Our street department and water department did that. The school's gonna have to shut down, but they were able to stop it. Should I skip that story for you? It's a good, it's a good feel story.
Carrie's gonna miss it.
Yeah, she's sad she missed it. Tell her.
But if I tell it in 2 weeks, I feel like a little dishonest then.
No, it's good. I'll relay it to
Okay,
her next year.
okay, for you, I'll skip that one.
Call the Oglesby City Council meeting to order.
Augubright.
Here.
Cullinan.
All right.
Curran.
Here.
Mieski. Rivera.
Here. Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before we go, Commissioner Carey is not here. She's at a wedding. I need a motion and second to approve the minutes of the March 15th, 2021 regular meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from the March 15, 2021 regular meeting.
Second.
Augubright.
Aye.
Cullinan.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Rivera.
Aye. Public comments on agenda items only. Having none, we'll move. I need a motion and second to approve the bills as presented for payment.
I'll make a motion to approve the bills as presented for payment.
Second.
Augubright.
Aye.
Cullinan.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Rivera.
Aye. Proclamation declaring April being Fair Housing Month. Proclamation, whereas April 11th, 2021 marks the 53rd anniversary of the passage of the U.S. Fair Housing Law, Title VIII of the Civil Rights Act of 1968, as amended, which inculcated a national policy for fair housing without regard to race, color, creed, national origin, sex, criminal status, and handicap, and encourages fair housing opportunities for all citizens. Whereas the City of Oglesby, as well as the Illinois Valley Association of Realtors, are committed to highlight the Fair Housing Laws, Title VIII of the Civil Rights Act of 1968 by continuing to address discrimination in our communities, to support programs that will educate the public about the right of equal housing opportunities, and to plan partnership efforts with other organizations to help ensure every American of their right to fair housing. Now therefore I, Dominic Rivera, Mayor of the City of Oglesby, do hereby resolve that April 2021, being the Fair Housing Month, begin a year-long commemoration of the U.S. Fair Housing Law, and urge all citizens to wholeheartedly recognize this celebration throughout the year. I need what, a motion and second to adopt the
Right.
proclamation?
I don't think we need to vote on it, but let's,
Voice vote.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Ooh. We have another proclamation. Whereas the city of Oglesby will observe Junior Achievement Day on April 1st, 2021 as an opportunity to recognize and celebrate junior achievement of the Heartland for empowering our young people to own their economic success. Whereas the Junior Achievement of the Heartland's educational contribution equips our young people to become the next generation of productive employees and self-sufficient citizens to ensure the economic prosperity of Oglesby. Whereas it is fitting for parents, educators, businesses, and other members of the community to join in junior achievement efforts to ensure the future success and economic health of our young people and the communities in which they live. Now therefore I, Dominic Rivera, Mayor of Oglesby, do hereby complain official recognition of April 1st as Junior Achievement Day in the city of Oglesby.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. The next is a request to approve Bulldog's Bar request to close North Glen Avenue from Walnut Street south to the alley on Saturday, June 26, 2021, from 9 a.m. through Sunday, June 27, 2021, at 9 p.m. On behalf of Richard Baldridge, Bulldog's Bar would like to ask the city of Oglesby to allow me to close North Glen Avenue from Walnut to the alley, approximately 100 feet, Saturday, 6/26/21 at 9 a.m. through Sunday, 6/27 at 9 p.m. to allow for the 303 band to play, 50/50 raffle to benefit Cops for Cancer, public picnic tables, food, and other activities. Since there is only my driveway on the east side of the street and no parking on the west side of the street, I do not see this as having any effect on the neighbors or traffic. The paved alley would not be affected, so any traffic could utilize that route if need be. Thank you for your consideration, Richard Baldridge.
That would be north end of South.
Yes, it's South Glen. Clarify.
Right,
Okay, yep.
He put North Glen, but he's meaning South Glen.
South Glen. Discussion? Motion?
I'll make a motion to approve Bulldog's request to close the north end of South Glen Avenue from Walnut Street south to the alleyway on Saturday, June 26, 2021, from 9 a.m. through Sunday, June 27, 2021, at 9 p.m.
Second.
Augubright.
Aye.
Coleman. Byrne.
Aye.
Rivera.
Aye. 10, approve 1159-040521, and ordinance amending ordinance 818-111912, and ordinance amending ordinance 1007-031918, modifying rates and charges for use for the use and service of electrical system of the city of Oglesby, LaSalle County, Illinois.
So again, what this one does, it does two things. The first thing is it changes the annual update for charges from being June 1st. It skips this year and changes it to be January 1st and January 1st every year after that. The second thing is it reduces the GS1 rate and charges by 15%, and that is the general service one is basically our small businesses. Any questions on any of those? With that, I'd like to make a motion to approve ordinance 1159-040521 an ordinance amending ordinance 818-111912, an ordinance amending ordinance 1007-031918, modifying rates and charges for the use and service of the electrical system of the city of Oglesby, LaSalle County, Illinois.
Second.
Augubright.
Aye.
Cullinan.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Rivera.
Aye. Next is approve 040521R, a resolution for the maintenance under the Illinois Highway Code utilizing Rebuild Illinois funds.
So basically 11 and 12 are really the same thing. What this is for us to utilize our motor fuel tax. What happened earlier in the year is we were authorized by the state to get something like another $400,000 plus used from the Rebuild Illinois fund. When I inquired about that, I was told you can essentially use it the exact same as motor fuel tax. So I thought, fantastic, it's more money for motor fuel tax. However, to actually utilize it, it is from a different pot of money. So that's why there is the amended resolution as well, because it's actually split. So I think it's about 80,000 is coming from the Rebuild Illinois portion, which is how much we got this year, and the rest, the 238,000, is coming out of our motor fuel tax funds. Any questions on any of that? In that case, I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution 040521R, a resolution for maintenance under the Illinois Highway Code utilizing Rebuild Illinois funds.
Second.
Augubright.
Aye.
Cullinan.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Rivera.
Aye. Approve 040521R1, a resolution amending the resolution 031521R for maintenance under the Illinois Highway Code.
Same thing. Any questions on that?
No.
I'd like to make a motion to approve 040521R1, a resolution amending resolution 031521R for maintenance under the Illinois Highway Code.
Second.
Augubright.
Aye.
Cullinan.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Rivera.
Aye. Approve proposal from the Putnam County Painting to recoat the water treatment plant reservoir for $128,400.
Again, just as a reminder, this was an item that several years ago in our maintenance plan, we had listed at about $300,000. This is before the clean and inspect happened. And also, it's the same company we got a good quote from. It's the same company that did the fantastic work for our water tower. So, any questions on that at all?
No.
With that, I'll make a motion to approve proposal from Putnam County Painting to recoat the water treatment plant reservoir for $128,400.
Second.
Augubright.
Aye.
Cullinan.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Rivera.
Aye. Refer GTI, Homeland National Bank, RJS Investments, LLC, Jerry Daly, request to amend the zoning maps and zoning variants to the Zoning Board of Appeals or Planning Commission as appropriate.
I'll make a motion to refer GTI, Hometown National Bank, RJS Investments LLC, and Jerry Daly request to amend zoning maps and zoning variances to the Zoning Board of Appeals or Plan Commission as appropriate.
I'll second that.
Augubright.
Aye.
Cullinan.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Rivera.
Aye. Is there any old business? Having none? Public comments? Hearing none? Commissioner reports?
I just want to remind everyone, shut-offs are happening this month, so if you've not gotten in contact with the city and you're behind, please contact City Hall. Thank you.
Okay, a couple things for water department. Since we just approved the reservoir to get redone, that's gonna need to be drained and dried before that can happen. So a couple things with that could possibly cause some discoloration with some stir up of the water. The good news is it shouldn't affect the pressure because the pressure should be the same because both the towers are still gonna be active. As far as street department, we do chipping services for our residents twice per year. Chipping is going to be done this one May 3rd through the 7th, so that should give us everybody the time to do their spring cleanup and make sure you have them on the berm that week. And then you might have already seen the street sweepers out. Street sweeping has started this year. Just to remind everybody, that means Walnut gets done every week. The rest of the city, it takes about the entire month to get around to all the streets. So if you haven't seen your street yet, give it a little bit of time. They are getting around. And that's all I got.
Cully?
I'd just like to say welcome to John P. Rose, who will take over the Park and Recreation Department, replacing Bobby Gigi. Again, thanks to Bobby Gigi, and good luck in his new job. Also, the Park Department will be ordering trees and engraved stones to be placed in the city parks. They will also be ordering some oak trees for Memorial Park. I was told there's several people that are interested in purchasing trees or monuments for the parks and that. And I was told if you're interested in making the purchase, you can call 815-883-8121 or email the parks at parks@oglesby.illinois.us. And that's all I have.
Thank you. On April 24th, the city of Oglesby will host a recycling drop-off at the Oglesby Pool parking lot from 8 a.m. until 11 a.m. or until we fill up. Limit 2 items per household and a $10 per vehicle fee. Proof of residence is going to be required. This is for Oglesby residents only. Seneca Square project has been put on hold until we correct a safety issue. The bricks on the east common wall will have to be duck pointed in order to prevent further damage to the wall and ensure the safety to the residents. We cannot start to install picnic tables, benches, lighting, or schedule events until it is safe. The city will not be able to tear down the Resner building, the Schmidt building, until it removes the asbestos shingles and tar from the roof. After that, we won't be able to tear it down until November so as not to disturb the Indian bats. Good news is that we can use the grant dollars to demolish the building. As Commissioner Algebright said, we're going to start charging late fees and disconnecting utilities for non-payment. We encourage you to please come to the city. We'll assist you in every way to get on a payment plan to avoid disconnecting service. And to give you a little idea where we're at, as of today, we've got about $71,900 in overdue utility bills. I want to thank the generous people of Oglesby who donate to our food pantry and help with unpaid electric and water bills. We are fortunate to have so many call Oglesby home. Lisa Olson, Outreach Coordinator with the LaSalle County Veterans Assistance Commission, has established an office at Oglesby City Hall on Wednesdays to assist veterans. Take advantage of it, and we welcome Mr. Rose as the new parks guy. With that, and no further business, I'll entertain
Can I ask a question from the bills that nobody addressed in the commissioner reports? Where's the 20 kilowatt generator gonna go? And the $35,000 worth of radios, whose are those?
Fire department radios.
And the other one's for the pump station, Jason?
Generators.
I think what you're talking about, I think what you're talking about is the one from Generac. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be for one of the lift stations. I think I talked about this a while ago. I didn't mention it today, but one of the lift stations we have out there is kind of, if the city goes without power, it's kind of in danger of that it can get backed up if so much time could go by. So that one, we decided to put a generator there so that way if we ever go without power again, for whatever reason, we won't have an issue with people's homes backing up with stuff. You betcha.
Being no further business, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Augubright.
Aye.
Cullinan.
Aye.
Curran.
Aye.
Rivara.
Aye.
Yeah. 883, 8120, 883, 8121. Yeah.
What's it, how do you pronounce
J,
it?
John P. Rose,
Lift.
P, yeah, John
Well, that
P.
ain't how it's got.
John P, he's a Oglesby
It's
resident.
Lissa. It's still there.
We encourage, if you're in arrears, we encourage you to please come to